Let me tell you about bikes. We are Edinburgh's fastest growing cargo bike logistics company, primarily working with local businesses to replace van or car journeys that they would do themselves or that they would subcontract to a van courier company. We think that anything that can be moved in the city by bike should be moved in the city by bike. We started doing deliveries in spring 2020. A number of people, myself included, were displaced during the first coronavirus lockdown. We conceived the idea on a Tuesday, we got clients on the Wednesday, we got the bikes on Thursday, and we did our first delivery for 12 Triangles Bakery on the Friday.
I'm Sarah, and my role is an operations assistant, so I'm basically working at dispatch when all the riders are out around the city delivering goods. I'm helping them if they've got any issues, and also using the mapping software to kind of create the routes in the evenings.
We use a combination in our fleet of two-wheel cargo bikes and three-wheel trailers. We use those to move everything from envelopes to kegs, coffee, clothes, books, armchairs, tools, lawnmowers, cameramen, bread, so much bread.
Bread. I'm Will, and I ride for Farr Out, and I do this for a living. I don't know what to say. Yeah, and it's just managing that.
Bikes aren't new, and doing deliveries by bike is not a new concept either, but weirdly, people are really slow to change, and I think that we've realised that something needs to change, and we're not going to wait for somebody else to do it. We're just going to try and do it ourselves.
For the past year or so, I suppose we've been using Farr Out for almost all of our Edinburgh deliveries. We do Farr Out for all of our wholesale deliveries, and also on the website it's an option whether or not you want Royal Mail or Farr Out delivery. And yeah, we don't charge any more for Farr Out, and we try and incentivise that. Farr Out's a no-brainer, it's reliable, and actually makes so much sense in Edinburgh. I'm sure it makes sense in the centre of every city, but Edinburgh city centre, you're going to get a lot further on a bike than a car.
We have a very mixed experience on the roads. Sometimes it's very relaxed, sometimes we feel quite unwelcome. Our feeling is that the more people that don't drive, the less congestion there is. So for those who need to drive for work, we reduce congestion.